Hi everyone, I'm Cindy Schultz. I'm a second year grad student, and I'm going to briefly talk to you about my experience in Social Work 631. Personally, this has been one of my favorite classes thus far because of the different skills and components of social work we've learned. We were given a wide variety of different assignments to really get our feet wet and practice the different skills. One assignment we got were practice videos, where you'll have several throughout the course of the semester. You break up into groups and take turns playing social worker and take turns playing the client. This is a great opportunity to again get your feet wet, to practice in a very safe environment, and to obtain feedback from both the professor and your classmates. They'll oftentimes give you, tell you what you did really well, give you pointers for the future, maybe things to think about. And, it also gives you an opportunity to ask, what would you have done? How would you have handled this differently? Because certain situations, it's nice to have a different perspective, maybe something you didn't think of. We also had in-class role plays, which I also found beneficial. Professor Norris Bowling would come in as a client and present us with a scenario, and we had to figure out the best way to handle it, the questions we needed to ask, what direction we needed to take it. We also had to do a biopsychosocial assessment, which was really beneficial because it helped us practice our interviewing skills, kind of understanding what do we need to ask, how in depth do we need to go, how much information is pertinent. And then we also got to look at what short-term goals, long-term goals should the client work towards. And I really liked that component because it really got you to critically think about what you need to do for your client, kind of take the information they've given and then apply it to something they can do and kind of work on, what's an attainable goal? What can they actually reasonably meet? So I really liked that. The last thing that I really found beneficial in the class is Professor Norris Bowling's experiences that she brought and her ability to apply them to the different things we're learning, because sometimes certain ideas seem so abstract and so hard to understand, but when she brought it down to that experience, to that actual example, we were able to make the connections much more smoothly. Overall, this class is super beneficial. I still use what I learned in that class. For other classes, I had a summer class where I wasn't sure what direction to take an assignment, so I went back to some of the things she gave us, to what she told us, and kind of went from there. And even in our field, a lot of the different skills we learn in this class is something we can use once we enter the field in our internships or once we graduate. So that is all I have. Thank you for your time.